That's where you pay your to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a rabbi who first knew Barbara some 35 years ago, it's a pleasure to welcome you to this service. You are all here to witness the religious ceremony by which these two individuals celebrate becoming one Jewish marital union. They will shortly stand together under this chuppah, a symbol of their marital home, sacred and special to them. On the edge of that home, close to them, are members of their families. Nearby are all of you, people who are important to them and people who have the capacity to help and support this marriage in years to come. You have the power to help this marriage if it should experience any difficulties, just as you have the opportunity to strengthen it when there are joys. So we hope you will all be active witnesses this afternoon and hereafter for Barbara and Stephen. If you wish to know any more about the service and its rituals, there is a glossary of Jewish wedding terms on pages 1 and 2 of the booklets that you have on your seats or you have sight of.
I guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, or freckle on the nose of wife's complexion, the cinder of a shiny and one love inside. I've never got one side, but I try once only and I once right sir. Ooh, love is juicy, juicy, and you say I'm gonna have my fight, so get ready for me.
Barbara and Stephen, you have come here to ask God's blessing on your marriage in the name of our Jewish faith, by which you promise to be guided in your married life. You are now standing together under this chuppah, which symbolizes the Jewish home that you are committing through this wedding service to continue together. The best Jewish home is synonymous with hospitality. Hence, the chuppah is open on all sides. Anyone who is coming, any guest, will see an open door. The best Jewish home is also synonymous with love and kindness, ahava v'chesed, and these are among the gifts we ask in this service that you both be blessed with. As in life, though you stand here under your own chuppah, your family are nearby and your friends not too far away. Just as they will help you celebrate this happy day, so they also can and should help you both sustain your marriage. Their presence here today is a sign of the commitment that they make to you. If you wish to follow, we are on page 3 in your service booklet.
is being happy for the other person when you're happy, being sad for the other person when you're sad, being together in good times, being together in bad times. Love is a source of strength.
Love is being honest with yourself at all times, being honest with the other person at all times, telling, listening, respecting the truth, and never pretending. Love is the source of reality.
Love is an understanding. Love is so complete, feeling you're part of the other person, accepting the other person just the way they are, and not trying to change them to be something else. Love is a source of unity.
Love is the freedom to pursue your own desires while sharing your experiences with the other person, both of one individual alongside of and together with the growth of another individual. Love is the source of success.
Love is excitement of planning things together, excitement of doing things together. Love is a source of connection.
Love is the fury of the storm, the calm of the rainbow. Love is the source of passion.
Love is giving and taking in a daily situation, being patient with other needs and desires. Love is a source of sharing.
Love is knowing that the other person will always be with you regardless of what happens, missing the other person when they are away, but remaining near in heart at all times. Love is the source of security. Love
is a source of life.
Love is the source of love.
The nature of this service that we would leave them here so that everyone present would hear you make the statements they're both familiar with in English as well as the Hebrew statements you are going to make shortly as part of this service. So I ask you, do you, Stephen, take Barbara to be your wife, promising to love, honour and cherish her as a faithful husband?
Yes.
Good. Do you, Barbara, take Stephen to be your husband, promising to love, honour and cherish him as a faithful wife?
Yes, I do.
And at this point, to celebrate and to also give some advice on the art of marriage, Arlene is coming forward to read this.
Never coming So, are you ready? The art of marriage. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. Good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together and facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right one.
Ya dir al-Hakol, mi baruch al-Hakol, mi gadol al-Hakol, uyevareh echata. Makala. The reading from the Torah that was read centered upon a non-Jewish priest who was also a caster of curses and blessings, who went on his way to work riding his donkey. Now the donkey started to behave in unusual ways, and when Balaam reprimanded her, she talked back to him and taught him an important lesson about how to behave. It is an unlikely, poignant, funny and dramatic story, in many ways not unlike your journey to this day and to this service. As everyone here knows, your chuppah, your Jewish wedding service, should have taken place just over 3 years ago. Tragically, that plan was stopped by the unexpected death of Stephen, your mother, Anne. Hers, of course, is an absent presence under this chuppah this afternoon, in the same way that Barbara feels the physical absence of her parents, Muriel and David. Indeed, the beginnings of your relationship were forged and proven 11 years ago in the last weeks of Muriel's life, when you, Stephen, and Barbara were just getting to know each other, and you stepped up and supported her through that sad and stressful time in her life. We Jews say of those whom we loved who have died, Zichronam livracha, may their memory be for a blessing. I want to suggest that under the chuppah this afternoon, their absent presence, their influence in making both of you the people you are, is indeed a source of blessing for you both today. Their influence upon you will continue through the rest of your life together, and through this ceremony, this service, you will become a complete union, legally married in June 2014, and now religiously married on this day of 2017. And I am in no doubt about the importance of this Jewish service for you both, partly because you've told me. For both of you, your identity as Jewish is an important part of who you are. Your connections to the multi-sensory experience that is Judaism mean a lot to you both. The traditional Jewish foods that emerged from different parts of Eastern Europe, including, though not primarily, Bulgaria, and that still influence us in this 21st century. The music, the calendar of the festivals with all their different celebrations, the weekly rest day of Shabbat, all these things and many more combine to create the Jewish parts of your identities, which lead you to feel that your lives would be incomplete if you did not find ways to make this day and this service happen. Of course, it would be remiss of me to fail to notice that talking animals also play a part in this relationship. Not the she-ass of the biblical story, but the bear of very little brain who has the capacity to teach us all a lot, namely Winnie the Pooh. Now, it may be unusual for a man of nearly 60 to be a cuddler of toy bears, but I think every Skype meeting we had and every conversation was accompanied by Winnie the Pooh in some way, shape or form. But we also ought to remember that A.A. Milne wrote, "The things that make me different are the things that make me." One of the vitally important components of a successful marriage is the embracing of the complete person. As you both read to us a few minutes ago, love is accepting the other person just the way they are. It is not loving your partner despite their unique foibles, but precisely because of those unique features. As A.A. Milne also put it, how do you spell love? Asked Piglet. You don't spell it, you feel it, said Pooh. Over the past decade, you both felt love for and from each other. You have brought your life experiences together in mutually respectful and occasionally disrespectful ways that enable and allow you to laugh together and cry together. Just as Judaism sees every person as unique in the world, and there never has been a you before you were born, nor will there ever be another one like you after you die, so every marriage is inevitably unique. For me, this is not only a fact, but an ideal. Your marriage is already and will continue to be unique. This is the key part of what we celebrate here today. And so perhaps the truth comes from that tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. For Winnie the Pooh said, I knew when I met you an adventure was going to happen. This is your shared adventure. I hope you always enjoy it. We're resuming our service on page 7 in the liturgy. And Tony, I know you've got them, but this is your moment. Circular and without end, a ring is a symbol of eternity and of the permanence and unending happiness which we hope will characterize this marriage. Like a circle, a ring both includes and excludes, just as a marriage must be both exclusive and inclusive. Your union creates an exclusive covenantal relationship between you two. No one else can enter that relationship. It is exclusively yours. Yet your marriage will also need a concern for the wider family and society around you, as no couple can live in a vacuum. Rather, you will be one unit, contributing to the good of the communities of which you are a part. These rings, this one I'm holding and the second that will shortly take up a moment. These rings are a symbol of the bond which shall bind you together as husband and wife. May they keep you ever mindful of your solemn promise to be loyal to one another and to establish a Jewish home worthy of God's presence. And so for this, which is the Jewish legal ceremony, I would ask everyone, please, if they're able to stand and bear witness to what is about to face each other. Repeat each word after me, but you have to say them to her, not to me. Array. Art.
Art. Possession.
Believe. said, "By this ring you are consecrated to me according to the law of Moses and Israel." And use that ring. With Barbara instead. It's there. It's simply Barbara. Service is traditional for the ketubah that you will shortly sign to be read to you. So let me read this out. There's a word you might all recognize somewhere in the middle. You'll know it when we come to it. Be'echad b'Shabbat, 15 yom lechodesh Tammuz, Shnat 5,777 לבריאת העולם למניין שאנו מונים פה בסוואנג'. I told you you'd recognize it. ואמר שלמה בן גרשום וחנה החתן, ואמר למרת שושנה בת מרים ודוד הכלה, אחי לי לאישה. כדת משה וישראל, ואני אוקיר ואכבד אותך בדרך בני ישראל המוקירים ומכבדים את נשיהם באמונה. וענתה הכלה ואמרה לו, החיה לי לאיש, כדת משה וישראל, ואני אוקיר ואכבד אותך כדרך בנות ישראל המוקירות ומכבדות את אנשיהן באמונה. על כן כרתו שניהם ברית אהבה ואחווה ושלום ורעות, וקיבלו עליהם לבנות בית בישראל לכבוד הקדוש ברוך הוא, המקדש עמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין. כן נעשה בפנינו בהיכל שריר וקיים. Now, in case anyone didn't understand every word of Hebrew, to the final part of this wedding ceremony, and you're choosing to use the cup that when did you first have this? Yeah?
On my father's books. It says Yarrow on it. It seems quite funny. Yarrow.
I don't think we want too much soap opera today, though. We could do without it, couldn't we? We move now into the final part of this wedding ceremony to celebrate the willing union of these two people. Barbara and Stephen, you will in a few moments share this cup of wine, the first drink of your married life. So I'm going to ask you at this point to take hold of it together. So you will place it. Don't be in too much of a hurry. You've got 7 blessings to hear first. Uniquely to a wedding ceremony, the wine is blessed 7 times. Quite possibly a reminder in this ceremony of the 7 days of creation and the attention your marriage will need every day. The final blessing separates this special joyous time, and it includes in it 8 synonyms for the joy felt by the bride and the groom. If you wish to follow, we are on page 9 in your booklets. Now that, before God and in the presence of this congregation, you have entered into the sacred covenant of marriage, a new life begins for you as husband and wife. We hope that it will be blessed with deep and enduring happiness. But we remember that, as the breaking of the glass will symbolize, we live in a world as yet unredeemed, where joys and sorrows are commingled. Therefore we pray that, as your love will enhance the sweetness of your joys, so it will lighten any burden you may have to bear. For henceforth you will share all things, as you will share this cup of wine. We come now to the 7 blessings, and if you wish to follow them, the Hebrew text is there, the transliteration, but also the translation is there too. Or simply, you can pause for a moment and watch the couple as they wait for that moment to drink. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer Adam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatsa et ha'adam b'tzalmo. Sos tasis v'tagel ha'akara b'kibutz baneha lo tocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach Zion b'vaneha. Sameach tizmach reim ha'huvim k'samechacha yitzirecha began Eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach chatan v'kala. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha gila rina ditza v'chedva ahava v'achava v'shalom v'reut Mehera Adonai Eloheinu Yishama b'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha kol chatan v'kol kala. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach ha'chatan im ha'kala. and gentlemen, we're coming to the conclusion of our service, and there is an opportunity now for everyone present to contribute to the concluding prayers and blessings that we ask on this couple. So if I could ask you all for one final time during the formal service, if you're able to please stand. And on page 10 in our service booklets, we find a passage coming from a totally different tradition. For you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold. For each of you will move to the other. Now there is no more loneliness for you. For each of you will be companions to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place, to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may the days be good and long upon the earth. Thank you all.
Well, Richie.
Nothing's gonna harm you. Not while I'm
We're not stopping too much longer. So I'll just
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays.
So we did one time
I'll send them howling. I don't care. I've got
Right, so just ignore me. You just carry on. Don't worry about me.
We were talking about you though.
We always ignore you, Tony.
Talking about you, not to you.
no one's gonna dare.
Last night as
carry on.
saved your life, do you remember?
Others can desert you, not to worry, always I'll be there.
That's Canada.
Demons will charm you with a smile
You should be very proud of yourself.
for a while. But in time, not while I'm around. Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I would never hide a thing from you like so. Nothing's gonna harm you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you. Not while No, hello. Lovely Barbara, thank you. Yeah, isn't it lovely song? Yeah. Thank you very much. And thank you. Trevor Brown on piano for me. He's never seen that tune before. Come on. Thank you. Come on. All the way from Hertfordshire. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. Lovely. Lovely. It's hard work without the other keyboards, but never mind. Okay. Now I know you know the words to this, so let's see if you can remember what show. Well, so obviously I'm going to tell you the show. It's the name of the song, the title of the song. But I'm going to ask you afterwards who is my co-star. So have a think. Okay. Not too fast. Not too fast. That's better. Yeah. Hey, one more time. still growing, you're still growing, you're still going strong until the room sway while the band play one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So take a ride, riders, find me an empty lot, fellas, don't ever go away, and from the top, let's hear you, come on. Hello, I can't hear you. Come on. Till the room sway while the band plays one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, find her an empty golly, don't ever go away. Golly, don't ever go away. Golly, don't ever go away again. That's So who is my co-star in the film? Now come on, think about it. Thank you. Who? Michael Bublé?
Chris Christopherson.
Thank you. Mr. Satchmo, Louis Armstrong. But who was the who? Yeah, he had a part because it was. Yes, but who else? Who else? Walter Matthau. Do you know he hated me?
No. So could he?
He hated me. I wasn't trying to be difficult, you know what I mean? It just sort of comes naturally. Doesn't it, Gary? Yeah. Okay, I've forgotten what's next. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a number I did do with Michael Bublé. You can dance to it all. From my partner's duet album. And I'm sorry Michael isn't here tonight. Everybody, he wants paying too much. And he likes the big band and all the brass, you know what I mean? And I was told it was a small room, we couldn't have the brass. This is nice, you can dance to this, but this is the verse, I think. Seems like dreams, like I always had. Could be, should be, making me glad. Why am I blue? It's up to you to explain. I'm thinking maybe, baby, I'll go away. Someday, somehow, you'll come and say, it's you I need, and you'll be pleading in vain. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wanted to run, finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be me. still. It had to be you. I wonder for you. It had to be you. Well, some call it fate. I just got to wait. I wandered around and finally found somebody who, when nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, oh, I love you still. It had to be you, marvelous you. It had to be you. Just me and you. Just you. It had to be you. Thank you, guys. Lovely. Are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul. Said you were high, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. First be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Next song to dance.
But feeling deep in your soul says you are high, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. First be a person who needs people. Make this moment sweet. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. Don't be scared, I'm petrified. I've forgotten the words, man. So you know the words, and my heart tonight, my heart will be in it. Oh, no.
Thank you very much, thanks.
Absolutely
We
brilliant.
may never meet again.
Thank you.
Bye, good night, nice to meet you. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. Oh,
people. For all we know. I'd just like to say it's been absolutely wonderful, Barbara, being here. I'm glad I made it. Many happy returns. And many, many, many happy years together. Look after each other and be kind to each other. Back to when I was 19. I was working at a fabulous club in Los Angeles called the Coconut Grove. Have you ever heard of the Coconut Grove? Yes. It's a beautiful place. I was a complete unknown. I was 19, and there were all these tables there, and I had to walk through all these tables to get to the stage, and there were these big stars there: Natalie Wood, Kirk Douglas, Edward G. Robinson. My God, I was absolutely terrified. And just as I was walking past one of the tables, I just happened to hear one of the wives of the big stars say, "I don't know why on earth I came to listen to some folk singer." Folk singer? Jeez. I don't know what happened to her, but guess what? I'm still here. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good times and bad times, I've seen them all, and I'm still here. Gold statue sometimes I'm kicking the rear, but I'm here. One day you're held for blazing trails, the next day you're nailed for fingernails. I've heard they cheer, or they jeer, but I'm here. I've heard they songwriting, acting, producing. What makes her think that she can? Or maybe it's songwriting, acting, producing. What does she think she's a man? Monday, a Tony, Tuesday, you're top of the bill. So I'm here. Wednesday you're phony, Thursday you're over the hill, but I'm here. Now I kept my clothes, I kept my space, oh I kept my nose despite my face. Once you say you won't keep your place loud and clear, announce you're directing, oh you hear it. Everybody said, don't
simply gotta march. My heart's a drummer. Don't bring her in the clouds, Rena, my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One through the ocean bay, one through that bell will go clang. One on the target and wow. One shot, one gun shot, and bam! Look at me, world. Here I am. Oh, I'll be my drum and never fade out. Just turn out that side, and you say you will make it hotter. Yes, I didn't make it, break the money, not 'cause I'm a drummer. I simply gotta match my heart to drummer. Nobody knows nobody is gonna rain on my.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tina Law as Barbara Streisand, the award-winning, and her band. Gentlemen, thank you. You've travelled a long way, and they do have to go back to Birmingham tonight. So I need Stephen over here now. Sideshow, step this way. Come on. He does as I say. And you, watch The Simpsons and see who Sideshow Bob is. Then you'll know. He's got interesting hair.
Oh yeah.
We've got this thing for you here. Did you want this by any chance? This is requested as the first dance. Please feel free to join in. And if you'd like to hear anything, come and ask us. We're doing some now.
Never known a girl like you before. Just like in a song from days of yore. Here you come a knocking, knocking on my door. And I've never met a girl like you before.
About Tony, you know, bloody way you change really, you know what I mean?
If you start performing, I'll take the camera off. Relax. Good. I don't understand how someone can be that giving. I love it.
You know what I mean? You got the cake, give me a little bit of champagne. Don't stop it. Got the cake,
Yum, yum.
Al was very wise.
you gotta give me
Well done. There's tea and coffee available over by the bar if you would like some to have with your cake. Well, Stephen wants to wash it down with Captain Morgan's, but what do you expect? Bottle of Captain Morgan's and the tea on the end, please.
Tony, we were talking about you again, not to you. You're a young man.
Well, I hope you enjoy your cake. We've got limited time to get you dancing, so we're just going to crack on.